I discovered David through Seven, and then I think my favorite movie he did was Fight Club, and and then I love some of his commercials too, and his videos. But yeah, Fight Club in terms of a movie. I read two different drafts. The first draft I read was 110 pages, and then the second draft after David had come onto it was 200 pages. So my first impression of the first draft was it was terrifying and really kind of blew my mind. And then the next draft was much more procedural and very like my head was sort of throbbing after I finished it. It was just like so. I say that because I really feel like there was a new incarnation of the film, and both were. One was sort of a terrifying murder story, and the next became something much different. I think in the case of this film, his best qualities are his um, sort of deep understanding of obsession, whether it's conscious or not. Um, I think he's an incredible visualist. I think he's really funny, and and I think he's not afraid. I don't think he's really afraid of the world of these types of people. And I think every filmmaker who's made movies like this, I think or not almost every filmmakers, haven't seen them all, but they have a fear or they're in awe of it. And he looks at it as like a human dilemma, and it's not fearful. He'll go just as far as the Zodiac Killer. If the Zodiac Killer will take him there, he's not afraid. I think you get that sense. I think that separates him. I think he exists. I think the Zodiac Killer exists in all of our minds, and I think that that's probably the most powerful, the most dangerous place that he exists. I don't think Arthur Lee Allen, who I do believe to be the primary suspect, I think he died. I know he died years ago, and so. I haven't seen Southland Tales, and I've really wanted to see Southland. I know it was here last year, um, and I, yeah, I think Richard is kind of amazing in that. I mean, he's more than kind of amazing. He's really an amazing filmmaker and a real like mind for our generation that is our generation, like, and is ours. Yeah. And the funny thing about that, the funny thing about it is that I can tell that because no matter where I go, there's always one guy or one girl. Like if you're at a club and somebody won't let you in or something, they're like, oh no, that's Donnie Darko, that's cool, come on in, I love that movie. One person always, no matter where you go, in one room or around some area, who's like a huge Donnie Darko fan. And I feel like they are the generation, they are my generation. And that feels, it's a great feeling.